Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets potentially trading for Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson, after having his best year this year of his career, averaging almost 19 points per game, alongside 4 rebounds per game and 3.5 assists per game, putting up good defensive numbers as well, and good three-point shooting numbers, shooting 39% from three, on 7 attempts from 3 a game. He's a 39% three-point shooter. In his 6-year career is now potentially about to be traded. It was reported today that the Nets are trying to package up pick number 19 and Cameron Johnson and get into the lottery and have 2 lottery draft picks. The Rockets would be an intriguing trade. I actually talked about this potential trade a couple weeks ago. I saw one Rockets fan talk about it, on X, and now it's funny that you're seeing this report. So the potential trade that I talked about was Cam Johnson and pick 19 coming to Houston and pick 10 and Dillon Brooks going to Brooklyn. And Brooklyn gets to jump up 9 spots in the draft. The Rockets and Nets swap good, forwards who are good shooters and good defenders. Cam Johnson just a tiny bit better I wouldn't say a tiny bit better than Brooks, but Johnson better than Brooks. But the Nets get what they want and moving up in the draft, and they get 2 lottery picks at pick number 10 and pick number 8. And so, and then obviously then it's crazy today. You see that report of the Nets trying to move Johnson and pick 19 together. But I think it'd be great for this Rockets team. They need good three-point shooting. Johnson brings that 39% three-point shooting in his career, which would be great for this Rockets team. Dillon Brooks is obviously great, but I think Johnson is a better scorer. I think he's a better shooter. I think Brooks brings more energy than Johnson. In my opinion, I think Brooks brings more energy, and Brooks, I think, is definitely more physical, but Johnson is definitely a good defender as well. I think Brooks, you would say, is a little bit of a better defender, but it's not like Johnson is a bad defender. Johnson is really good defensively as well. So I don't think it's a downgrade for this Rockets team. I think it'd be an upgrade for this Rockets team, especially offensively in the three-point shooting. This is a guy the Rockets had a lot of interest in. I mean, since since the minute he stepped in Brooklyn, like after the Suns traded Johnson and Mikal Bridges from Phoenix to Brooklyn, there was a report about the Rockets being interested in both of them. Then all offseason, Ime Udoka's first year going into Houston, there were reports and rumors about potential additions for this Rockets team. We saw all that. That was Ime Udoka's first year, and you saw that year where they were very interested in James Harden. They were very interested in bringing a lot of different players, and Johnson was one of those guys they had interest in, and there were a lot of guys they had interest in, and Johnson was one of them. So it'd be interesting to see if they potentially look at trading him. I think it'd be a good addition. Brooks and 10 for Johnson and 19. You still have a first-round pick. A solid first-round pick where maybe you could try to add in a big man or some more shooting if you're the Rockets at 19. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out. Go Rockets.